on Monday, nominations for Golden Globe Award were announced, so today I would like to break them down for you. We're going to look at each category, and I promise that I will try to be as objective as possible. So let's start with Best Motion Picture in a Drama category. So we have The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Nickel Boys, and September the 5th. It's obviously very hard because we haven't been able to see neither The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, nor September the 5th yet. I really loved Conclave, and personally I think that this list is very reasonable and very compatible, so I'm very excited to see who is going to take this one. We have Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture, also in a Drama category. So we have Angelina Jolie for Maria, we have Nicole Kidman for Baby Girl, we have Tilda Swinton for The Room Next Door, we have Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here, we have Pamela Anderson for The Last Showgirl. I mean, it's the first nomination for Pamela Anderson in general for Golden Globe. So it's so interesting to see her in this list. And we have Kate Winslet for Lee. Tilda Swinton is probably one of my favorite actresses of the 21st century, but just as much as I want her to win, I think that Angelina Jolie really deserved this nomination and the award itself. For Maria, she has very strong performance. It's very definitely immersive. So yeah, I think that she will take this one. And with Nicole Kidman, it's very hard to tell, and obviously we haven't seen Baby Girl, and yeah, I mean, probably she does have a very strong performance in there, but I just don't know that it's the one for the Golden Globe Award. Best Performance by an Actor, Drama category. So we have Adrien Brody for The Brutalist, we have Timothée Chalamet for A Complete Unknown, we have Daniel Craig for Queer, we have Colman Domingo for Sing Sing, we have Ray Fiennes for Conclave, and we have Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice. So I absolutely loved Ray Fiennes in Conclave, but I do have a soft spot for this film. I haven't seen Adrien Brody, but he's one of my favorite actors in general, so I think it will be very interesting to see him in this one. I'm not sure about Timothée Chalamet, that he will get this award. And with Daniel Craig, I haven't seen Queer. I'm not a very big fan of Luca Guadagnino's film. I know that Daniel Craig had a very strong performance in there, so if he will grab this one, I will be very happy. But personally, I will be rooting for Ray Fiennes because he's just like, he's like a plasticine. He transforms into every character that he plays so well. Let's talk about Best Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy. So we have Anora, we have Challengers, we have Emilia Perez, we have A Real Pain, The Substance, and Wicked. A Real Pain was very highly acclaimed by both critics and viewers, so it's a very good film. The Substance. What is The Substance doing in this category? I mean, I know it's the satire, like it's satire or kind of like black comedy, but why they have put this one here? Obviously, I'm rooting for Anora or Emilia Perez because my top 4 films of this year are Anora, Emilia Perez, Conclave, and Saturday Night, not in this particular order, just like my favorites. So yeah, I'm rooting either for Anora or Emilia Perez, and I think that Anora should take this one. Best Performances by an Actress in a Supporting Role, Musical or Comedy. So we have Amy Adams for Night Beach, haven't seen this one. Cynthia Erivo for Wicked, what a star. We have Carla Sofia Gascon for Emilia Perez, we have Mikey Madison for Anora, and we have Demi Moore for The Substance, and Zendaya for Challengers. I mean, it's a very strong list, very compatible, very reasonable. Personally, again, I'm rooting for Carla Sofia Gascon because she was absolutely phenomenal in this film. And also, of course, Cynthia Erivo has a very interesting and amazing role in Wicked. I just don't think that it will lead her to the award itself. I don't know. And Mikey Madison, she was also very charming and very sensitive, but also very strong. Demi Moore, I think, also has really deserved this nomination, and maybe Golden Globes will surprise us and they will give it to her. Okay, so actor, best performance by an actor in a supporting role. So we have, no, not in a supporting role, in a musical or comedy. Okay, in a musical or comedy. So we have Jesse Eisenberg for A Real Pain, we have Hugh Grant for Heretic. Again, it's the same question as with The Substance. What Heretic does in this category? It's not musical or comedy, it's neither of those. I don't understand this, I really don't. Okay, so we have Gabrielle Bell for Saturday Night, finally a nomination for one of my favorite films. We have Jesse Plemons for Kinds of Kindness. Really, I think Kinds of Kindness is so underrated. We have Glenn Powell for Hitman, my crush of this year, and we have Sebastian Stan for A Different Man. So basically, Sebastian Stan has 2 nominations for 2 different films. That's very interesting. I personally think that Jesse Plemons should take this one because he was phenomenal in Kinds of Kindness, and it's so underrated, so I'm rooting for him. Also, of course, A Real Pain is an incredible film, so maybe Jesse Eisenberg might take this one. I don't know. Let's talk about Best Animated Film. So we have Flow, we have Inside Out 2, we have Memoir of a Snail, we have The Wild Robot, we have Moana the second part, and we have Wallace and Gromit, The Vengeance Most Foul. Yeah, I haven't seen this one yet, but I just love Aardman Studios and I love plasticine animation, but I think that The Wild Robot will take this one. I mean, it has very high scores and the story deserves to get this award. Let's talk about Best Motion Picture Non-English Language. So we have All We Imagine Is Light from India, we have Emilia Perez, France, we have The Girl with the Needle, Denmark, we have I'm Still Here, Brazil, we have The Seed of the Sacred Fig for Germany, and we have Vermiglia from Italy. I would really love to see Vermiglia. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm very intrigued by the story and by the trailer. Personally, I think if Emilia Perez will not receive the award in category comedy or musical, I think they might take this award here. Just in general, Emilia Perez has received the most nominations. They've got 10. And I have a very nice movie review on Emilia Perez, so go and check this one out. But also, yeah, I wanted to say about I'm Still Here because it's a very nice film, like it's a strong story, and if you haven't seen it, I think you should definitely check it out. Okay, so let's talk about supporting roles. So we have Ariana Grande for Wicked, we have Zoe Saldana for Emilia Perez, we have Felicity Jones for The Brutalist, we have Selena Gomez for Emilia Perez, we have Margaret Qualley for The Substance, and we have Isabella Rossellini for Conclave. I mean, Isabella Rossellini, she had probably the shortest screen time out of all of those actresses, but it was the strongest one, and I would love her to win. She's an incredible woman and actress, but personally I think that either Zoe Saldana or Margaret Qualley will take this award. So actor, best performance by an actor in a supporting role. So we have Denzel Washington for Gladiator, we have Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain, we have Guy Pearce for The Brutalist, we have Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice, we have Yura Borisov for Anora, and we have Edward Norton for A Complete Unknown. Again, I haven't seen A Complete Unknown or The Brutalist, so it's very hard to tell. So here, I might say that I'm rooting for either Kieran Culkin in A Real Pain or Yura Borisov in Anora because he has a very nice part in this film. Best Director, we have Jacques Audiard for Emilia Perez, we have Sean Baker for Anora, we have Brady Corbett for The Brutalist, we have Edward Berger for Conclave, we have Coralie Forget for The Substance, and we have Payal Kapadia for All We Imagine Is Light. I'm sorry if I have mispronounced it. Personally, I have one question. Where is Denis Villeneuve? Where is he? Why he hasn't been nominated? What's going on? I really don't understand. So I am rooting for either Jacques Audiard or, of course, Sean Baker or Edward Berger. Maybe, I don't know about. Maybe they can give this award to Coralie Forget, you know, because The Substance has received a lot of very nice reviews, and it was very acclaimed. And I think that yes, they can give it to the substance with this one, just to shake things up a little bit. I don't know, I guess we'll wait and see. So let's talk about best screenplay. We have Anora, we have The Brutalist, we have Conclave, we have Emilia Perez, A Real Pain, and The Substance. Personally, I think that either The Substance or Anora will take this one. I mean, maybe also The Brutalist. Again, I haven't seen it, but The Substance, I think, has a very strong screenplay, so they can grab this one. They can definitely. And let's talk about Best Original Score. So we have The Brutalist, Challengers, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, and The Wild Robot. Of course, I would give it to Emilia Perez. I mean, it's a musical, it's a phenomenal musical with amazing soundtrack. I have been listening to it religiously after I have watched it. And as for Dune Part 2, it's very interesting that they have nominated it here, because basically the soundtrack from Dune Part 2 is the soundtrack from the first one. Yes, with some changes, but it's still the same soundtrack, so it's just, yeah, it's a very interesting one. And Best Original Song, of course, we have from The Last Showgirl, we have Beautiful That Way, we have from Challengers Compress Repress, we have El Mal and Mi Camino from Emilia Perez, and we have Forbidden Road from Better Man, and from The Wild Robot we have Kiss the Sky. Again, I think that Emilia Perez should take either with El Mal or Mi Camino. It would be very nice to see Selena Gomez winning the award for the song at Golden Globes, and maybe potentially at the Oscars. Both songs are very you can vibe with them. They are strong, and they were performed by Zoe Saldana and Selena Gomez in the film. So yeah, I would love, of course, either of those to win. After breaking down those lists, I have so many questions. First of all, where is Denis Villeneuve in the category for Best Director? Second question, why is The Substance and Heretic nominated for the category of Best Musical or Comedy? And the last one, which is very big, is where is my girl Saoirse Ronan? Why she hasn't received a single nomination for any film that she has done this year, and she has done more than just one. I mean, it's just it's mind-blowing. Where is she? Why they haven't acknowledged her performances? I mean, yes, those nominations are definitely very hard to understand. I think we will need to wait and see for the results. The ceremony itself will take place on the 6th of January next year, so I'm excited. I think that some of these lists are very reasonable, some of those nominations. I can't wait for the red carpet to see all the costumes, but just in general, I think, yeah, we need to wait and see, and then we will kind of understand what the Oscar landscape is going to look like. I hope you have enjoyed it. I have tried to be as objective as possible, I promise, although it was very hard. Let me know, who do you want to win, or who do you think will win, in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'm going to post more movie reviews and my Oscar predictions, and just in general, this award season is going to be very interesting on this channel, and hopefully I will see you again in the next one.